You're welcome from that quick brother. And today or tonight, I have with me Reverend Ann Hafsa. You're welcome, beautiful, handsome, beauty and the beast.
Thank you. You're looking lovely.
Thanks to my dear elegance. Reverend, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Well, today we're actually going to talk about Kamal, his attitude. We all saw how he was able to switch from the stern, should I say, wicked person we thought he was going to be, to actually somebody who has promised and he's living by his promise. So my question to you is, I know you're too much in a hurry to talk, is service personnel, is their allegiance to the leaders or to the nation?
All right, you know what I actually learned from Kamal's attitude today.
Okay.
You know, in this life, when you're doing something, in your head, it's better than telling somebody. I don't know. We have a saying that two heads is better than one. Okay. But usually, sometimes when you're doing something, it's better to keep it within yourself. Don't tell anybody. Because as soon as you tell somebody, somebody might also go and tell somebody, and then, you know, we keep learning from Manu's mistake, telling people that this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do, and by the time you hear, it has escalated everywhere, and the British use that as an advantage. What Kamal did today, yes, they thought he was going to betray them, all right, but at the end of it, we all saw what happened. If he had told somebody about what he was actually intending to do, yes, they would have said, oh, okay, Kamal wouldn't betray us. There is no way he will betray us, because they know that
he's a son of the
land. They know
land.
his intention. They know his intention. Or I'm talking about intention here.
Okay.
If he had told somebody about it, we don't know. This issue would have ended up with the British, and then they would have even known about his plans long time ago.
So in effect, it is better to keep
some of the things that some of the secret things, or some of the progressive things you want to do about yourself. Keep it to yourself.
Reverend.
Yes.
Yeah. For Kamal, I think that he has done a yeoman job.
That was excellent.
To Manu, she thinks that Kamal had betrayed her.
Yeah.
But if you were there, if you were listening to the three people, Nelson telling the other guy to go and strike Manu, and when Captain Beamson, when he heard it, he thought that, hey, you can't kill my queen. So quickly he went in to disarm the queen.
Exactly.
But for Manu, she felt that, oh,
you have betrayed us.
And I mean, for me to be caged in a box and taken to my people
and be humiliated
and like put the queen but you see, little did people know that sometimes they may think that they are humiliating you,
but they are doing you good.
But they are doing you a favor.
Okay.
Like the situation that we are all having now, had to do with like police personnel.
Oh, geez.
I mean, beating a woman,
Reverend,
which supposed not to be so. In a way,
it was you see it as a blessing.
It's not a blessing. God does not need somebody to beat you before he blesses you.
My point.
But the thing is that, listen, sometimes the enemy may want to humiliate you.
Okay.
This is one part of humiliation, that they thought that they were going to humiliate this woman. But in the end, it has turned out to be a blessing. And that is what God says, that he will set a table before you in the presence of your enemies. They thought that they were going to humiliate this woman, make her life miserable. But in the long run, the whole thing has turned out to be a national thing, that I think that we should use this thing that has happened to formulate policies against some of these vices that are not good.
Reverend, you've just pushed that to the second question, or the second topic that we really want to treat. That's violence against women. Do you think, as others are saying, do you think that such incidents are more like a blessing in disguise? Because I see messages going around that it was her breakthrough. Do you believe in that?
No, I don't actually believe in that. As Reverend said, you are not going, God does not make you get bitten before you get your blessing, okay? And actually, you know, in our homes, this violence issues that happen at the homes, sometimes it's a little bit of a blessing because it becomes like an eye-opener.
How do you use pain to equate blessing?
I don't really know how to put it, not really blessing in it, but you see, sometimes when some of these things don't happen, you don't get to know the actual person that you are with.
You see, because I'm looking at Nelson,
yes.
Okay, he's always humiliating Manu. Little did we know that that's what he does to the wife. So does that mean that people who humiliate women or shout at women are more like the violent people in their homes?
The thing is that most people, if you are born with the way you are brought up, will make you respect women or put women down. Some people too, they have complex. So if a woman is a little higher than him, he can't contain it.
Are you trying to say that men do not like to see women competing with them?
Not all men.
Not all men.
Not all men. But actually, you see, some of these things, before they happen, no, there are certain signs that usually they portray, the men do portray. I don't think a man would just stand up and just be violent at the go. Even before you were dating, before marriage, I know that definitely this abusive men, there are some symptoms that they do show. Maybe because of love blind and all that, we are not really able to look through and see that. We think that it's love, maybe the person is going to change. But an abusive man, even before the marriage, perhaps that person shuts you down in public. You know, when you talk, he doesn't perhaps wants to listen. And then maybe sometimes even slap comes in even before the marriage. But you know, the woman will be like, oh, when we get married, it's going to change, it's going to change. Most of these abusive people, they do show you certain signs.
That we ignore.
That we do ignore. But trust me, when he has hit you before, the tendency of him hitting you again, it's very high. It will happen.
Reverend, your last words.
No. I would say that people who are saying that being beaten and getting money is a blessing. I mean, sometimes somebody may hit you and then you may not come back. So don't wish it for yourself.
All right.
And then those who are saying that you meet your
policeman,
you meet your policeman. I pray that you meet your policeman. Some of the police people, they fire gun, and it will lead you to your grave.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you so much. You're welcome. And sorry, thank you for coming. I mean, the time is limited, but I'm always grateful. And thank you too at home for making the time to be with us. It's always a pleasure. We thank you for sticking and staying with us. Want to say thank you to our sponsors as always. FC Beauty Product, Indomie Instant Noodles, Today Ladies Wash, CB Men and Women Capsules, Perk Biscuit, Cold White, Clinic Hair Relaxer, Anti-Marriage Gripe Water, Heaven Mosquito Coil, Calipo, Gino Tomato Paste, Onga, Royal King Crackers, Cerelac, V-Firm, Ernest Ointment, Veraldo, Royal Feast Perfume Rice, Zidek Cough Mixture, and then Zwan also for being with us. And thank you very much, my dear Elegance, for my costume. You can reach them on 055-3650-883. They are at Kwabenya or Teshi. You can also find them on Instagram or on Facebook. Also, a big thank you to Elidad Saloon for my beautiful hair. You can reach them on 0243-531388. Have a good night, and we love you so much.